The word that's always used as an ending as opposed to a greeting, the word that's been taken out of context. I really don't think many people actually know what this word means. Hello you, welcome to another video where we are dissecting the pronunciation of a word that we see come up a lot in our yoga practice. So whether you are a yoga teacher or a practitioner, this is going to be invaluable for you, and I really hope that you get some education and learning out of this and make a change to your own practice and teaching. Today we're focusing on how to pronounce this word. Now before I go any further, I want you to think about when you've heard this word. Often we hear it at the start and the end of our class, but I actually most commonly hear it at the end of our class. Now I've done a whole video about 3 reasons why I stopped using this at the end of my yoga classes. As a British Indian yoga teacher, I did used to, when I was kind of following what everyone else did and did a lot of stuff in my teaching completely blindly, just to fit in with what it meant to be a yoga teacher. I was not authentic in my teaching at all.
God, please, no! No!
And I can go into that in another video, so let me know in the comments if you want to hear more about that. But I've been teaching yoga for 6.5 years now, and probably over the last 4 years, I've got into the zone of what is important for me and how do I teach, and what does it mean to be a yoga teacher for me, as opposed to what does a yoga teacher look like and how do I mold and change and shape myself to be that person. I think so many yoga teachers do that, which is really sad, and I hold a lot of yoga teachers in this space and the one-on-one mentoring that I do with yoga teachers. If you're interested in that, all the details are on my website. So the word namaste is traditionally used as a greeting. It's traditionally used as a hello. In South Asian culture, we would never use the word namaste to say goodbye. However, there are many South Asian teachers who choose to use the word namaste at the end, and there are many that choose to only use it at the beginning, and there are many that choose to completely skip it and not use it at all, me being one of those teachers. What I want you to know is there's not one kind of right or wrong thing to do. I always like to educate people and then you can make your decision. But what I do really say is if you are using it in the class, one, make sure you're pronouncing it correctly, especially if you are a teacher, but even if you're just a practitioner, pronounce it correctly. It makes a difference to feeling like the culture is being respected or not. And two, especially if you're a teacher, explain the meaning of the word. Now, I see a lot of people saying namaste as if it means thank you, as if it means bye, as if it means peace, as if it means love. Like, people don't seem to know actually what it means. A lot of people think it means like zen or calm, like, oh, you're so calm, like namaste. And a lot of people will say namaste. You will see from the other pronunciation videos that I do, and I will tag them up here so that you can go and check them out afterwards, that a lot of people are putting the emphasis on the end of the word. So namaste is the stay, the final part of that word, the final syllable has more emphasis on it. It's also lengthened out, namaste. And you have all these slogans, namaste in bed, namaste, namaste bitches, all this stuff, which again, taking an ancient Sanskrit word kind of out of context, putting it on a logo, putting it on a slogan, pronouncing it incorrectly, it's just not great. It's cultural appropriation at its finest, really. But let's look at how we actually pronounce this word correctly, because I'm sure that's why you're here. Think about first shortening how you're saying it. Namaste, rather than namaste, namaste. And the last word is less of a stay and more of a ste. Okay, so it's a slight TH sound, and some people might find that a little bit challenging to do with the tongue, and it's okay if you can't quite get there. I just want you to focus on the meaning, and secondly, how to pronounce it. Namaste, namaste. When we break it down like that and we pronounce it, you can really do it with me slowly. Say it out loud with me, and that's how you get more familiar and confident with then being able to say it in your practice, in your class. Namaste, namaste. Now let's put it all together. Namaste. Namaste, namaste. And again, close your eyes and say it with me. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Often this word is accompanied by a gesture. In our yoga practice, we have gestures or seals. They're known as mudras. And Anjali mudra is the prayer position at the center of the chest. That is often the greeting, the gesture, the seal, the togetherness, the unity of bringing left side and right side together with namaste as the perfect greeting. And if you do choose to end your class like that, which you're more than welcome to, just because I choose not to, doesn't mean that you have to remove it. Beautiful to add that gesture again. Togetherness, unity. The meaning of the word yog. Yoga is the suspension of the fluctuations of the mind field. Yoga stops the mind from going here, there, and everywhere. But the meaning of yog, it comes from the Sanskrit verb, the root, yuj, to unite, to bring together. Closing it all in here for that unity. And it's a really lovely way to start or to end your practice. I hope that gave you a bit more clarity and gives you more confidence, makes you feel empowered to be able to pronounce that word correctly, to explain the meaning of it. It doesn't mean thank you. It doesn't mean calm. It doesn't mean goodbye. It's a greeting gesture. It's a Sanskrit word accompanied often by a mudra, which you can do here, bringing the two hands together. And I really hope that this gives you this sense of, I can respect the culture. Even if I'm not from the culture, I'm still able to be a part of the practice. I'm still able to teach the practice respectfully, because you absolutely can. If you found this interesting, I run a quarterly workshop called Respecting Yoga's Culture. This is all about empowering you. There's no blame, there's no shame. It's a really lovely space online for us to get together. It's a 2-hour workshop. Anyone can join, and we often have people joining from all over the world. So if you'd like to, all the details are below. And also sign up for Unearthed. You will get a 50% off discount just because you are watching this through YouTube. So you'll get half price to our membership, over 300 classes on there. All classes are led by South Asian teachers, so you're really learning from those who come from the culture. And it's across movement, meditation, breathwork, mantra, a lot of these mudras you'll learn about, and deepening your understanding of the yoga philosophy, but in a way that helps you to really apply the philosophy into your everyday life. So you're practicing yoga on the mat, but you're also taking yoga off the mat. That is so important to me, that you're really getting that fullness of the practice, as opposed to just moving and kind of not taking it into a deeper layer and a deeper level. I find so many people are missing out on really what yoga could offer you, and you think about how much it's given to you and all the benefits you've got just from practicing the physical, just from doing your regular vinyasas. You are about to go to another realm, another level when you start applying it into your life. And the philosophy is incredibly beautiful. Yeah, it's ancient. Yeah, it's old. You can 100% apply it into your modern day life. It is fascinating actually how accurate and correct and relevant the messaging from yoga philosophy still is. So hopefully this class has given you a little bit more insight into me and what I do. If you have any questions, let me know. And of course, if there's anything that you want to learn a bit more, so there's other pronunciation videos that you want, you're not quite sure if you're pronouncing a particular word correctly, I would love to hear from you. There's no shame, there's no blame. I would love to hear in the comments so I can make those videos and make classes that you feel that you're really benefiting from. So thanks so much again for joining, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.